I would say that, like, on a live level, I love Rakim, you know what I'm saying, and KRS-One, but as a live MC, nobody fucks with KRS-One. And KRS-One, seeing him, just being from New York and having the opportunity to see dude like fucking 20 to 30 fucking times in the 80s and the 90s is like, that shit left a fucking a dent in my brain that you know, stays with me as far as being a live MC. He's the prototype. KRS-One was super inspirational to me and my career. My parents motivate me. My mom's super cool, always supported me in what I always wanted to do. Never told me I couldn't have a career in music, never stood in my way. I know a lot of people that I came up with that had parents or just other people that served as obstacles that kept them from pursuing music. And I never had that. My mom was the opposite of that. She was always super supportive of me. My brother, for those of you that don't know, his name is Necro. He's in the music business too. My mom was always super supportive. So as far as inspiration, even past any artist of any type, you know, she was an inspiration. My grandmother was an inspiration. My uncle, who's a lifelong addict and had a lifelong battle with drugs, he influenced me not to go hard on drugs and not to get too crazy. And I smoke weed all day, other than that, I don't do nothing else, but I've always been down to fuck with shit and experiment. But having him in my life always kind of made me take a step back and not go too far. You know, that's an inspiration. That's even beyond music, because that's life. I mean, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't make music if you're not alive and healthy and have your health. You know what I mean? That's the gateway to wealth. You know, just my family, they've always been the most inspirational to me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got to give it up to them, really. Well, my relationship with my brother is, you know, we have two different relationships. We have a personal relationship, we have a business relationship. Personal relationship, that's family. You know, really, as far as I'm concerned, on most levels, the way I view my family is they could do no wrong, so it's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and him, we don't necessarily agree on everything, but we have that mutual respect, and there's a certain line that we don't cross where that's concerned. On a business level, we both have separate labels. I have Uncle Howie Records, he has Psychological Records. We do stuff together, but we do, like, we don't do it as one company. I'll do an album for Psychological Records, you know what I'm saying? Or he'll give me 15 beats for an album I'm doing on Uncle Howie. So we do a lot of stuff like that. We don't want to keep all our eggs in one basket. You know, everybody assumes because we're brothers, we have to be partners in one company. But we never really looked at it that way, you know what I'm saying? We say, you know what, let's put two cars in the race. So that's what we're doing with that. You'll always see us working together though, you know what I'm saying, in some way, shape, or form. He does a lot of production, so I mean, so like even just outside of him being an MC, he contributes stuff to my projects that just have nothing to do with rhyming, just straight up beats. You know, that's always been a big part. But then also now I'm starting to do beats, so like I'm contributing in that way as well. So it's you know, it just gives me a chance to work with my brother. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of people in hip hop or even just in music in general, like, that are brothers that work together in you know, in the music business. It's kind of, you know, I mean, it pops up here and there, but it's not like it's the norm, you know, so it's kind of cool. There's always crazy shit happen when we get together. I mean, you know, there's sometimes, you know, it's also like me and him are kind of combustible, so it's not good if like some beef type of shit pops off and one of us is involved in and shit, it gets ugly. So, you know, whatever, that's whatever though. But there's a lot of cool shit. I mean, like one thing that pops into my mind, it's kind of funny. We did a show in Baltimore at this club called Sonar. It was a Necro show. And I just came along for the ride, just to hang. I ended up jumping on stage with him and doing a couple of joints. And some dude in the audience held up a cardboard, like a little cardboard sign, like probably no bigger than this, you know? And he wrote like in marker on it, if you and Necro, if Bill and Necro, or I mean, it wasn't necessarily director, it was like, he said, if you guys don't do Our Life, which is a song that me and my brother have together, I'm gonna kill myself right here in front of you guys. And, you know, it was a joke. I mean, he wasn't serious. It was just funny. That's the kind of people that come to see us. That's our, you know, those are the people that listen to us would do some funny shit like that. And I leaned over to my brother and pointed the shit out to him. And he was like, yeah, so? I was like, yo, dude's gonna kill himself, bro. Shouldn't we probably do the song? He was like, nah, fuck him. Let him kill himself. It'll make it more interesting. But we actually ended up doing the shit. But yeah, that was kind of a trip. That was kind of weird.